5, Friday the 24th of May 2019. It's a bank holiday weekend, and this is what they've they've created for the bank holiday weekend. Yeah, shit weather. It's going to be raining. I mean, it looks like it's raining over there, look. Right, because there have been all day. You got the small aircraft, light aircraft, whatever, yeah. The cloud seeders spraying, no doubt, silver iodide, right? And all through the week, you've had the arseholes spraying whatever chemtrail trash in the skies all week. And all week, it's just every day. I might just say every day. Every day, EMFs. And that's it. You know, it's only, what, a week till June now? Yeah? But if they just kept this up, it would be, well, it'd be like fucking autumn all year round. And if you look over the oceans, it's permanently overcast over the Atlantic Ocean. Permanently. Because that's what where they're doing the bulk of their chemtrailing. They're banking up a whole shitload of this shit. This synthetic poison garbage, which isn't cloud at all. To get moisture to come up, they have to rip it up from the river in the sky. Right? And that's what they'll be doing this weekend, or right now, in fact. They're doing it right now because the wind's picking up. And and still, all the idiots from mainstream channels who keep going on about climate change, still zero mention of the absolute crime of geoengineering. Yeah, so they're still silent. They're you know, it's ridiculous. All right, and of course they claim they're reflecting sun off into space, right? That's what they say, and they call it solar radiation management, right? Bullshit. Okay, it's got nowhere to go. Space is fake, right? So when they blanket for thousands of miles, right, all that heat is trapped up there, because, you know, it's all that shit there. It doesn't transfer down because they create a field, electromagnetic field. Okay, and there's nothing going through that. It's freezing on the ground when they do that, and above that, nice and warm. Okay, above all the shit. Right, and all that heat will be all trapped up there, and it doesn't go into space. There's no space. Okay, and then they can clear it, so they can make a clearing anywhere amongst the thousands of miles of sunblock, this shit, and that heat will all be pushed down, and oh wow, it's warm, right? And they can do that in the middle of winter. They can turn a small region to have high temperatures, like summer temperatures, like they did in February. In fact, I'll just show you what they did again, all right, in the video. And if they can make it a warm summer's day in February, or indeed in December, right? Just think what they can do in June. Yeah, they can make life-threatening heat, and that's what I reckon they're going to do when Trump comes over. All right, I'll leave it there. Okay, just quickly. So they've ruined our bank holiday weekend here. This is today. Alright, obviously it went completely overcast the whole country wide for the afternoon. Ireland looks absolutely terrible. That's awful. I mean, it doesn't matter where you look on any day. It doesn't matter. Every single day, anywhere. This is all geoengineered shit. All of it. None of this is natural anymore. So let's just go back a day. Right, so spraying over France, it couldn't be any more obvious. But yet you still have deniers. And at this point, to be denying this crime, right, that basically makes you evil too. All the evil deniers. You are evil monsters, just like the scum doing this to us. Because this is ridiculous. How you cannot not notice this. Okay, and they started all week since like Monday giving us the poison treatment. Okay, we've got this obsession with blocking out the sun. I think well, I think that what was the stats? It was like since sometime in the 70s, okay, uh, compared to now, right? 30% less direct sunlight is reaching the ground now than compared to 1970 something. Okay, because guess what? None of this is cloud. This is all synthetic shit. This is all controlled by EMFs. We are under attack. They've turned the climate into a political issue and the weather into a weapon. Monsters. So you know about the Extinction Rebellion, using a child with FAS as the poster child, because obviously they're such cowards they don't want to show themselves directly, but all the people behind Extinction all the main people, right, the movers and the shakers, they're all the terrorists, they're all the evil bastards behind all this, and that's their political movement. Okay, so none of them mention geoterrorism, weather modification, and neither do these people. Climate justice, here, another one. Right? These can't be your average Amazon workers. Okay, it's bullshit. Why would they care anyway? Work in a warehouse. Right? So this is absolute nonsense. And of course the whole article, no mention of geoengineering, weather modification, none. Even though that is and always has been the problem for decades, as these evil scum have taken control of the weather. Okay, so more on ruining our weather for the bank holiday weekend. Yeah, Europe set for washout. Spain, France, and obviously UK prepare for disruption. That's right, because you're under a geoterrorism attack, a weather attack. And there you go, thunderstorms, heavy rain, Saharan dust. Yeah, that didn't start until the 90s, did it? Never. Yeah, it covers everyone's cars, right? That didn't start until the 90s, when they went into full attack mode. Because now you have to get the rain on tap from the atmospheric river, and they have to turn on the EMFs to full. Right? Let's see if we can see any dust on any of these days from the. They tried it last week, but they failed. So that's why they're trying again. I don't know. I'm not looking. But anyway, they're saying Saharan dust, right? Because the EMF they're using is on such high power that it picks up Saharan dust and drags it over to us when they drag over the moisture, right? That's the same thing. They talk bullshit since the 90s, right? Like, you know, things like El Nino, right? Well, none of this is natural. Look at it. It's horrendous. This is a crime. A crime against creation and a crime against God. We have evil monsters at the helm of of power and of over the weather now. They say Saharan dust goes to the Amazon. Yeah. Yeah? No, nothing to do with EMFs moving particulate everywhere, no? Bunch of evil liars. Okay, so that's ruined. I have to mention this because this is absolutely ridiculous. Snow, right? It's only a week away from June. Right? We're basically in summer, right? And it snowed. They made it snowed with chemical compounds. Endothermic reaction, barium and something else, can't remember. And this goes on. And still there is no mass protest. Instead, we just have this shit from these fuckers and the stinker rebellion, the scum rising up. Right? And look at it, it says, climate leadership now. Oh, so who's going to be the climate leadership? It couldn't be the geo-terrorists who are attacking us already, could it? When Trump comes over to the UK next month, are they going to geo-engineer it to be so overwhelmingly hot that even Trump, the big bad climate, you know, playing the role of the big bad climate change denier, will change his tune and declare a climate emergency, where he's already got this, you know, the Space Force. Oh, sorry, I mean the spray force, because that's what it really is, isn't it? It's already allocated all the funds and all the resources needed, and they're going to spray us relentlessly and block out the sun completely under the guise of saving us. And one last thing to end with. To the people wondering about all these climate agencies and these green parties and Greenpeace and environmental agencies, yeah, why all their leadership? Okay, none of them even accept that this terrorism is going on. Why is that? Because every single one of those organizations has been co-opted and is probably headed up by a government agent. Okay? And they know what's going on. And that's another thing as well. All these Greenpeace and all these other organizations saying, save the earth, remove CO2, remove carbon. Do you know what they're calling for? They're calling for your death. They have all decided that it's people killing the earth. And to save Earth, they're going to kill us. And they're going to do that with the weather warfare. And other little surprises they've got ready, I'm sure. Okay, so that's why they won't, that's why they deny it. That's why they won't say anything at all about geoengineering and weather modification. Because they want you dead, and they know that's the way they're gonna kill everyone. And when they turn it up to shit, right? They really make a shitstorm where the conditions on Earth will basically kill you. They've got bunkers, haven't they? All the people who think they're elite and wealthy, they've all gone to New Zealand, right? Probably because it's got a lot of mountain there, yeah. They've all got bunkers in the bedrock, right? All the rich people, not the poor people. You'll just have to die, right? Yeah? And they're going to go in their bunkers, and there's probably enough food and air supply to last, I don't know, maybe even a decade, who knows. And whilst the storm on the surface rages, which they've created, that's their plan, and they reset the Earth, they kill everyone, okay? That's what they're planning, or at least kill 99% of people, right? And then they plan to emerge, maybe not 10 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know. It'll probably only take 5 years, right? Or even just a few years. Who knows? They'll come out and they'll emerge ready with all, and they've got all the, in America they've got all the tunnels everywhere, dumbs everywhere, isn't it? And they'll come out of their bunkers with all the stored equipment and mobile infrastructure to start again. Without the current people. I mean, you saw the Madonna Eurovision performance. It was satanic. It basically said, most of you won't be here. That's right, because they want to kill. Couldn't be any more clear. And they're doing it. And the people, yeah. One last thing. I mean, just stating it again. Those people the leaders of Greenpeace and all those other similar organizations, they know about this, and they really do think they're saving the Earth, and in their minds they are saving the Earth by killing off humanity, the greatest genocide ever. And they're going, yep, we're saving the Earth by killing everyone. You've seen the Georgia Guidestones, right? They want to keep humanity at 500 million, no more. It's too many. You've got to kill you, and it's a load of bollocks, right? Because what it is, it's control, right? They're very afraid. Okay, they're like, I mean, that's one of the things blocking out the sun, right? That's got something to do with our awakening for sure, right? I know one of the people I talk with, right, in the comment section, you know who you are. You've said it before. Something to do with the sun and our awakening. They block that out, right? Because there's an awakening going on. People are switching on to the fact we're being lied to about everything. And I'll just end with this bit. The people that rule us, right? They're not all powerful, you know, as people, right? They're victims. You're looking at someone who's dead, and there's an evil spirit that's taken over their body, and that's why they're monsters. Just like it says in the Bible, right? We don't battle against flesh and blood. We battle against the powers and the principalities. That's it, because all these people who seem to be ruling, right? They're dead. They are fully gone over to the devil, right? Well, I mean, they are devils, you know, because they're possessed. Fully possessed devils. They're all gone over to Satan, that's what I mean, yeah. And that's what it is. And the lie is that that's all they've been doing. It's all a denial of our Creator. They say it's a ball. There's no God. Evolution. Yeah, all that bollocks. And slowly people are waking up, and they're afraid. Because imagine if everyone woke up to their lies, right? Or at least like half the people did. There would be a war, wouldn't there? Against the monsters and their protectors, who are gullible idiots. Yeah. All the people who aren't possessed, right? Who believe, there's no God. Or on a ball, and in a space ball Big Bang universe, yeah? You're fucked in the head. You've been mega brainwashed. You've been lied to. And if you are that dumb, you're probably laughing to what I'm saying right now, thinking I'm the idiot, right? Because that's how you've been programmed, to mock people who are awake, trying to tell you the truth. That's part of the programming. Anyone who says to the contrary of all the bullshit we've all been indoctrinated by, some of us just woke up from that shit. Yeah? Anything to the contrary, and you laugh hysterically. Yeah? Okay, so that's it. We're under attack. And there isn't enough people awake to stop them. Monsters are in charge. That's it. Bye.